Hello there and welcome to a Smoking Aces League dual cast. I'm going to be casting two games from two series that look really interesting. Big shout out to the Community Germany Discord server who have been running this really cool league, and big shout out to the head organizer Falk, who has been doing a great job in my opinion of keeping the CoH2 torch alive and well. This league has 4-tier system. It's a best of two match series, and they all play each other. They've got loads of great players playing, and we're going to be talking through two of the best games I can see to start us off. So let's go over to it now. Now, don't be put off by the fact that it was uploaded by one of these four players. It's a designated replay sender for the series. It looks like that was Asher Blah in this case, and his teammate Brosras. They are the Axis players, and they're going to be up against Caosak and Northface. So this is going to help me cast. I haven't cast a lot of CoH2 for a while, especially 2 versus 2. So it being good old traditional Wehrmacht and Soviets is not a bad way to start us off. We'll put some mitigating circumstances in. I'm 34 years old. I've been working really hard during year end, which is my busy time at work. And I'm just waiting for my wife to come home. She's coming home late tonight, so I'm going to be up late anyway. So I may as well cast some of this. I've been meaning to for a while. Falk's been bugging me, and I can't think of any reason why not. I've just been too busy doing Co3 stuff. I still love a bit of Co2 where I can, though. So why not cast a bit of this tonight? We've got Caosak starting. He hasn't chosen his command yet. He has mech support, combined arms army, or defensive tactics. Meanwhile, Northface has gone for his own conscript start. He has elected for good old GMCT. Brosras in the north. He has gone for Jaeger armor doctrine, which is of course the Elephant tank destroyers. And then we've got Ray, formerly known as Asher Blah. He has possibly Jaeger, Spearhead, or Luftwaffe doctrines available. Just seeing that Caosak's made his choice, and it's a firm favourite in the Soviet landscape. It is, of course, the ISU 152 doctrine, otherwise known as Mechanized Support Tactics. Central ground's already being claimed by Ray. Why not? Meanwhile, Northface, of course, is going to push for the east of Eindhoven. And we've got some familiar battles in the west. May not be able to keep up like the kind of normal casting intensity that I usually do. It is a bit late tonight. I'm just going to kind of try and chill cast this with you. And it's something I'm very mindful I may have to do in the future anyway. I've got my firstborn on its way in July. Don't know the sex yet. I do know that I have managed to procreate, which is always good if you're a human. So that should be interesting. Now, this is going to get flanked quite nicely here, but the Pioneers should be able to protect. That's good play from Asher to keep his Pioneers close at hand. He's going to force away this conscript, but here comes Caosak's unit to come and help out there. Ren's coming to aid. That could dip too low. He's really close to it, though, so he'll be able to recrew super quick, retreat the Pioneer, and keep up the assault, quite frankly. However, there's another conscript coming around the horn. That's going to make things a bit messy. It's all about this MG fight right now. Meanwhile, there's a fight in the west. Gren's got low over there. But the big news is this cutoff was actually taken. So Asher with an incredibly... Oh, I'll call him Ray. I don't want to dead name him. Ray has been incredibly aggressive in the early going. It has to be said. Well played by him. Let's keep this cutoff. Keep this +7 fuel points away from the Allies. Yeah, not a bad little start there. Also, the cutoff was taken by Brosras. He's won out there. He's got his own MG in a perfect position. The Allies are under pressure. Dun 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 dun.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Right, how are the Allies going to get out of this? Let's check the old tech map, which is good old numpad 0 in Co2. Looks like they've gotten their cutoff back. Got all these units. One of these has got to be a flamethrower, I imagine. No, not yet. Maybe this guy? No, not yet. Okay. He maybe planted a mine I'm not aware of. What about There's our first flamethrower. Oh, that's popping in the heat of battle, to use a very deliberate pun. Conscripts just pushing around the side of that MG. A lot of Grens have been forced off. The Pioneers can protect, but I don't know for how long. I tell you what, these conscripts just need to get in there. Northface doesn't know how little Ray has right now. If we look at it from Northface's perspective, he doesn't know what's up in this area up there. I can't blame him for being a little bit passive. Maybe I can, actually. I just did. Yes, I'm blaming him. I'm officially blaming him. This conscript could have gotten behind, and he didn't. Now the Pioneers have a flamethrower. He's burning through the wall as well, so good vision there. I think the Grens may have spotted them. And everything's getting forced off. This fuel will be taken soon, I imagine. Back in the centre, Brosras has defended up there. He's gotten Battle Phase 1 unlocked, which gives Tier 2, of course. Ray himself is getting Battle Phase 1. Caosak, if we go and check out base, we're just getting a flamethrower up there. We're getting support weapon Compania. Got healing for him. Okay then. What else is occurring? Let's put my feet up and try and chill out as much as I can do. I've got my keyboard and mouse on a bit of wood, so it's a very relaxed casting position. Right, that Pioneer flamethrower is racking up the kills now. 3 in total. Won't be long till we get our first mortars, I would imagine. I'm waiting to see it, actually. Not that I've... Rifle nade. Ooh, was not dodged by Caosak. I usually expect better of the Dane, to be honest. Okay, what else is going on? Looks like he's ready to... Well, there, I told you he's going to push away that fuel. Is that a cheeky S minefield? It is as well. Not getting this back into Soviet hands for the time being. We do have guards entering the field. How far are they off their 75 munitions? Oh, so close. Should be clicking it as we speak. I'm going to hover over it because I just expect him to go for the DPs ASAP. Of course, S-mine's been completed. Back in the west. Oh, the cutoff's been taken. The Axis are all over them. This Russian-South Korean combo. By the way, if you didn't know, it was Brosras that kind of low-key taught Ashablaw how to play CoH2. He learned by watching Brosras replays, befriended the Russian, and they've been friends since, I believe the story goes. Let's change our perspectives. We've got, oh, dual 222s. 222 on the field very soon. A nice push in here. Good teamwork. DPs have indeed now been elected for. And that's a good push away. A nice ebb and flow there. Good double teaming. Meanwhile, Combat Engineers dared go for the cutoff. They're not going to stick around for much longer. What's going on the west side? Looks like Combat Engineers were forced away there. Pioneers are going to continue the cap on the victory point, and they actually haven't had as many victory points. They've concentrated on fuel dominance, and that's kind of starting to show itself now. The dual 222s are going to wreak havoc in the centre. Not much to take away in the west, and this fuel's been in Axis hands for a long time in the east. I just basically don't understand why this is known as a good replay. Have to wait and see. Bunkers up in the north now, may as well. LMGs are starting to come out for Axis. Just so much going in their favour. The guards are going to have to relinquish their position. Maybe get some heavy cover down here. No, they just want to keep the cutoff. They don't want to lose it. That's Northface saying, I've got conscripts here. Come on, we can hold them off. We can hold them off. What else do we have coming out? Well, let's find out. We've got this combat engineer and conscript combo there. Not much else happened. Ah, Tankovi Battalion Command's coming down ×2. Fuel-wise, we're actually at 80 and 65 somehow. Well, I've been playing a lot of CoH3 where, no offense to CoH2 fans, the CoH3 and CoH1 standard, the territory system is superior. So, well, yeah, I don't want to get into that. There's a lot that CoH2 does better, though, I will say. A lot of the finer balance tunings, the time to kill, a lot of the faction kind of diversity, and it's just a more complete game, isn't it, at the end of the day? But yes, I'm not a fan of the standard territory system. There's no way the Allies deserve to have this much fuel based on how well the Axis have played to this point, in my opinion. But they managed to keep on loads of those standard territory points, getting loads of +3 fuel incomes per piece. And that's why we've got dual T-70s about to hit. The time of the 222 has come to an end. It is now time for the little light tanks. Pioneers could bite the bullet. They do indeed! What a lucky orangey hit on retreat there. Pioneers with the very last shot to be fired from the Mosin Nagants. They capitulate. Oh, here we go. A Paula-style Grenblob is emerging. He's already got 2 LMGs. He just needs another one. Let's see if these light tanks can get in on the action. Looks like they're going to focus on these Grenadiers. Not a bad idea. Rifle nade misses the combat engineers. Push up. It's under an MG's gaze. Oh, that was a meaty shot. I like it. Oh, Gren absolutely eviscerated there. We're back in CoH2 land now, and the time to kill is a lot lower. Owie. Oh, no wonder they came back into this game. Pack 40 fires back. T-70s have to be a little bit scared. We're going to have a combat engineer with an LMG. We've got Molotovs down using the grenade package. Oh, 2-2 down here. This T-70's on the warpath as well. Guards with a PTRS also helped out. Not too shabby. Conscripts pushing up, pushing away. All of these units making them pay. And the Soviets are back in the game. It's kind of tedious, isn't it? It is a little bit. I mean, you play so well. You take the cutoff, you take the fuel, you're all over the place. Double T-70 hits, you're out of the game. Well, no, that is the fun thing about CoH2, I have to say, is like, you get these small advantages and then your opponent just rubber bands straight back in. Oh no! Is that the 120 mil? It is! Oh my, the nuke cannons coming out. But I will say this about CoH2, you have to remain consistent. You may play well for a while, but you have to keep playing well, playing better than your opponents in order to, you know, eke out the advantages that will assail you. So it does reward consistency, if nothing else. That was a genuine cough, not one for humorous effect, but this could be a very dead conscript. There's a lot on retreat there. MG setting up also. No, he should be fine. Pack 40 watching on as the T-70 gets out of range. Elsewhere in the east, we've got sandbag positions, mining being done, but all commanders chosen now. Pioneers trying to claim back the central victory point because the Soviets have dropped quite a bit. T-70 ready to tango once again. Look at that AoE damage from the mortar, from the T-70. The Pack 40s have got to do double duty. Pretty much like stereo build orders, by the way. There's no kind of overarching synergies between the Wehrmacht players. Soviet players, maybe. One's gone for guards, one's gone for 4 conscripts. That's the only difference there. All the battle lines are emerging. We've effectively got 1 versus 1s now. Very difficult to keep a full eye on. Tightrope likes to pan the camera down, but I try not to do it. I'm not the biggest fan of that, personally. No, it just gets a bit janky, in my opinion, because the draw distances begin to fail you. T-17. Pushing away the Grens. Guards, conscripts combo pushing in. Northface has kept his territory sectors for a while now. This mortar's causing all kinds of health problems for Asherblock. It's very carcinogenic, the mortar. The longer you stay still and near it, the bigger problems you're going to have in the long run. Getting battle phase 3 he's going for there. And we've gone for tier 3 battle phase 2 for Brosras. So there's the battle lines. It seems Ray is going to go for the Brumbear. Not a bad choice, of course, as ever. And that's why Ray's gone for 2 MGs, it would seem. So we are starting to see a little bit of synergetic action now. And let's see how much action this Panzer IV can get itself into. Can also go for spotting scopes, a good favourite of players. Oh, what a wipe on retreat by the field artillery there. Another Grand down. Mortar helping out as well. Ow, my face. Oh, this is getting nasty now. Panzer IV has to help out. Ray, I'm sure, is going to go back to base with his Pioneer. There he goes to try, to get tier 4 built, as you would expect at this point. Tell you what, I'm going to be knackered after this game. I may just cast one game. We'll have to wait and see. Oh dear, right. Gren's near the windmill, just battling for the sake of it at the moment, just being a placeholder. Whilst the Pack 40 is drawn up. We ate the horses, remember? Tap through the ground. Nope, hits that wall. Unfortunate. Meanwhile, conscripts are vet 2, and there's 2 MGs there, so there's not much they can do. T-70, of course, is in recon mode right now, meaning it's got great lines of vision. And, well, the Panzer IV unveils itself. Not what you want. Oh, good shot from the field artillery there. Zisgun availing itself. Another Pack 40 out for Ray. That'll be 2 now for him. Brosras has 1, but he has a Panzer IV. Northface has... Ooh, I'll tell you what. That bloody mortar shakes the entire camera, even if you're off screen, by quite a bit, doesn't it? It makes you think there's something happening at all times. We're now getting mechanized armor company out for Caosak. We already have it out for Northface. Look at those mortar rounds. Causing lots of problems there. But we're waiting for fuel for Northface. He's not quite where he wants to be at the moment. I mean, he could get a Katusha soon. But he's already got enough indirect, in my opinion. Maybe he wants just to get the Su-85 out. Always a good choice, in my opinion. That would be Northface, because, of course, Caosak can go for the ISU-152. The reason I say get the Su-85 out early is because it's one of the best units when it's got veterancy. And without it, it's not that good. And when the targets are just Panzer IVs and 222s, it's the best time to get veterancy, because, of course, it can penetrate them. Right. Bombs falling from the sky above. We've got a bit of a stalemate, so I'm going to do something a little bit uncouth of me. I'm going to fast forward just through this passage of play until we have our next boiling over. Zisgun being harassed a little bit there. Ah, there we go. Starting to push in a little bit now. Let's see if Ray's getting his first tier 4 units out yet. No. Still just building it. Ah, he had to go back to complete it. There we go. Forgot. We just uncovered that he had a problem, because I expected that to have been out quite a while ago. He's a massive fuel count as Ray. So that explains it. He thought he'd completed it, and then he had to go back to complete it. Strafe. Didn't do much, but the T-70 could. That could be a dead Gren. So close. Pack 40 keeps the T-70 from going any further. Oh, sandbag destroyed. Conscripts build another one. Why not? First you don't succeed, try again. Right, he's got 7-man cons now. He's got a lot of material. in my opinion, he's due a push in, or is he going to wait for something bigger to help him? 150 fuel, 860 manpower. He is, of course, waiting for 14 command points. Northface, meanwhile, now has 140 fuel. What the hell? And 742 manpower. Don't know what he's waiting for. Doesn't make much sense, it has to be said. We've got a fragmentation bomb. Has recently been used. Can't really see where that landed, sadly. You guys spot it? Can't have been the best frag bomb of all time. I don't see anything disappearing off the screen for either player. Right, we're now getting the T-34 85mm. Not a bad choice. Just the manpower that was a little bit suspect. And look at Caosak's manpower as well. They just really are trying to eke out a small advantage in the long run, aren't they, these players? With that kind of playstyle. Brumbear's finally on its way. And yeah. Just a slog for the central victory point. 85 mils on its way. T-70 up against triple Grens. With pack support, MG not far behind. And they are taking the cut-off now. And that's a lot of DPS. Now, you don't want to stick around. That's two T-70s with Vet and an 85mm. Yep, I'm very surprised all Gren survived that, to be honest. Very surprised. Brosras could have been a bit more careful. Right, they're going in now. No rocket artillery yet. So the packs are broadly safe. They just have to avoid... There's the Brumbear's first shots forcing off that conscript. Eastern side. Combat engineers with a stolen LMG operating with borderline impunity. We have had a rebuilt MG, Gren for Ray, but all of his Grens have got veterancy anyway, so it doesn't really matter what he lost in the early game anymore. Right, another pack's coming out for Brosras. 2 packs apiece for either player, which means you need a Katusha, surely. You see that many packs, you get a Katusha every time. A lot of AoE. Yep, Grens know it, and they're forced off. Pioneers also, he's not mucking around, he doesn't want any of that. Back in the centre. Somehow Grens are keeping this. We have had a decrew on the Granatwerfer 34. 222 is just in detection mode, not much it can do. There's that pack for Brosras. Yeah. It took its sweet time. Panzerwerfer is out, so that's armoured Werfer. G goes down. Looks like he destroyed the weapon as well. I saw the XP kickers fly up. That's what the mortars can do sometimes. They're really annoying, especially the big 120mm. Brumbear gets T-34-85 to the face. The central victory point. They are down on victory points, the Soviets. But the composition is just building up nicely now. They want to just keep their fuel building and their fuel economy tight. Caosak doesn't need to worry about that because he has enough for the ISU soon. And to be honest, he's timing it quite well. ISU 152 will be out in decent time. And then the Wehrmacht have a real tough task ahead of them. That's where those packs are going to have to be played with very well. The infantry is going to be gunning for them. And a Katusha is coming out. There's the first Panzerwerfer volley, taking out the 82mm mortar and a Ziskon. Some nice first Panzerwerfer volley there. That's 6 kills. Brumbear under pressure. Ooh, 1 shot's in. That's also marked target for good luck. Couldn't get the killing, but maybe he should go through this channel now. It's easy for us to say. We can see everything. Gren could die now. He's going to track him. He's going to track him. 1 more shot. Gets the kill. Well played by Northface. Ziskon decrewed yet again. Katusha soon to be out. Meanwhile, Caosak now has the big one. The ISU 152 is out. There's a frag bomb. Whoa, taking out a couple of things. A mine and something. I don't know. A couple of things died. Here's the ISU 152. It's going to start off on high explosive. Try and get a nice blap on one of these infantry squads, perhaps. There you go. That'll help start things off. Maybe he'll go over to armor piercing after that. First maiden kill. First of many, no doubt. This victory point is completely unprotected, but no one's gapping it. There's the Katusha. What's he seen? Oh, not enough. There's a good one. Oh, that made up for it, didn't it? And he's ooh-rahing in as well. He's pushed everything off. Panzerwerfer's getting really close into fire here. What's its target of choice? Maybe these conscripts? Maybe these Ziskons? What can he see? Everything's going forward. There's a lot of repairing units there as well. It was that conscript that bit the dust. Oh, T-35 ran into pack fire there. Needs to be very careful. He could attack move the MG, and that's what he's done. Well played by Northface. MVP of the game so far, I'd say. He's won his 1v1 versus Ashablar. And there you go. Caosak's now finally sensed that this victory point was on guard, and we have a triple cap underway. Nice. We are going to have another beer at this point, which may make me a little bit slosh. Just don't tell the wife if you can. She doesn't like me drinking, but hey-ho. We've got to cast some Co. Try and get the camera on a good angle so you can see whilst I'm opening this bottle. Seems like you won't miss too much. Ah, there we go. It's better. Panzer IV gets hit by a Ziskun, but it's just a lone Ziskun, no follow-up to be seen. And look at the pressure the ISU's applied. This central victory point, no one's coming near it. By the way, the Katusha should be ready. It's got another volley ready now. And a second Panzerwerfer. It's a double Panzerwerfer for Ashablar. That's curious, to say the least. Brosras, of course, will be going Elephant later on. Oh, no. He's got Elephant now. Oh my god. It's a disgusting orange elephant. Oliphant, if it's Lord of the Rings. There's your Lord of... AE bingo, by the way. What the fuck is that? Good old ISU elephant battle. Ooh, that's a nice Katusha. Volley, bloody hell it is. Taking up both packs, forcing away the 222, and the ISU 152 could get a double kill on these. Can't see them right now, of course, but the T-35 may give the game away. See how close it gets. There's the follow-up. ISU was firing on them, it would seem, but we've got a recrew now, so should be careful. Oh, what a shot by the Elephant, marking his arrival. With that long barrel 88mm. Capable of destroying oh so much. High velocity fire. T-70s getting hit from afar. Ooh, missed from the pack there. Conscripts would do well, but they've already thrown their Molotov. So they actually die for their sins, thanks to excellent supporting fire from the Panzer IV. That leaves Caosak on 2 conscripts only and a Vet 3 guard squad with 12 kills. Back in the centre, 7-man cons are proving their worth. And as are these Panzerwerfers. We're up to 18 kills. The first one now has veterancy 1. And of course, with increasing veterancy, they get a decreased cooldown on their Werf. He's just hitting deep with that, listening to the repairing in the fog of war. That was a double Verf attack there. It's also decided to target the Ziscons. Could have been a bit better, to be honest. It's up to 18 kills on one and 2 kills on the other now. Ooh, big overshot from the Elephant. Panzer IV's just going in for some fun. Still on high explosive rounds for the ISU. Ziscons have to zone out that Panzer IV. Right then. Katusha's got to fire soon. Needs some targets. The Axis are coming back. With the Elephant now, they're able to zone out everything. And the Brumbear can start having some fun. T-3485 wants to stop that happening. The fuel for Northface is quite a bit. He's got 200 and 750 manpower. What's that about? He is at 82 pop cap, admittedly, so his next choice is kind of his final fuel choice, but yeah, it's not the most tight economy I've seen ever. But when you start to get close to 100 pop cap, you can be more aggressive, and you can begin to throw a bit of caution to the wind. There we go, Vet 3 pack down. That's a big find for Northface, who, despite me ragging on his economy, he has been the best player so far this game, I would say. Oh, high explosive round to the side of that T-70 there. Just a good old CoH2 struggle, this, isn't it? Here comes the Verfa. Ziscon down, and the Katusha returns fire. Against that Vet 2 pack, doesn't take away the veterancy. Is able to get out of there. We did, by the way, just lose a Katusha to the Verfa fire. I probably should have picked that up. I did follow its rockets, but I didn't catch the fact that it died. My bad. What else have we got going on? Brosras is getting his own Panzerwerfer. That's going to be 3 total. They really don't want any of these Ziscons to exist, do they? They really don't. Well, maybe that is the counter, because the ISU often finds itself most of the time on high explosive mode, just doing, like, keeping these Grens from existing. Maybe that's the call. SU-85 now for Caosak, by the way, just come onto the field. Not a bad option when you're up against 3 Panzerwerfers. Well, he doesn't know it yet. He's knows up against 2, however. Because, of course, it doesn't care about the Panzerwerfers. It'll just keep keeping these units at bay. But when you're up against the Schwere Panzerjäger, Elephant Ferdinand Heavy Tank Destroyer, maybe a good old ram and jam, massive flanking operation is the only way to actually take it out. That's the little mini-me and this big daddy right next to each other there, the 85 and the ISU 152. Plane crash there. SU-85 is going to go to the west side. We have got a push in from the Panzer IV, in really deep for that T-70 and getting away with it, it would seem. Brosras has kept the western side alive for a while. Meanwhile, Northface Jesus is getting his own SU-85. Interesting evolution of strategy here. They just don't think the Ziscons are worth it anymore. They pivoted entirely away from the AT guns. That is an interesting strategic decision. I'm really enjoying that, to be honest. I like the fact that we're seeing strategic decision making. It's cool to me. Oh, the Tiger! Panzerkampfwagen 6 is on the field, and it's accompanied by a Brumbear. We've got pack support, Grenadiers, Pioneers, all helping out in the eastern side. That's a very dead conscript. Surely could just about pick this off. No. It's too late. Okay, victory point counts. We're going to equalise very soon. There's that mine. We're going to equalise very soon, which is exciting. So we might as well just start the game kind of sometime now. I'll take this moment to thank my sponsor, Hobgoblin Brewery, and their Ruby 5% alcohol beer.
300 points.
Well, it's Witchwood Brewery is the actual name, but the brand is Hobgoblin. That's good. Must remember to hide the bottles. I'm not an alcoholic, I promise. I just really like alcohol. Right then, reconnaissance overflights from Brosras and Ray. Let's just see what they can see. This is from Ray's perspective, by the way. He's looking at all the enemy troop movements right now. Brosras, similar. And they've seen something they like. They're pushing in. Elephant's gone deep into enemy target. Fire there. Bit of return fire from Katusha's Zisguns pushing back. Oh, that's a good meaty strafe, but there we go. The pintle mounts are able to take it out, it would seem. Take Fog of Web. Fog of War back off. Panzerwerfers obliterating that Zisgun for having the temerity to exist. How dare you. We've got a trade-off. Oh, so much happening. So few words to describe it. Ooh, that's a big shot on the ISU. This could be pivotal. We need to keep an eye on this. Elephant currently has him in his sights. Oh, Gren goes down there. Yeah, it looked a lot more decisive than it ended up being, that confrontation, to be honest. It could have been bigger. Brosras is now down to only 2 Grenadiers, one of which is currently in base. He does have his Elephant up to Veterancy 1 now, with 1 vehicle destroyed to his name. We're getting... Well, oh god, this T-70's done for. Oh dear. Doesn't quite have vision right now. Tried to attack ground but couldn't get it. We have, by the way, just had the M5 half-track out. Maybe that's to stop the recon overflights, perhaps? Indeed, yep, it's going straight for the anti-air package. Right, Northface, what's he up to? He's got the T-70 lurking on the western side. Victory point-wise, they've pushed their opponents way beneath them now. That happened quickly with that triple cap. Right, here comes the big boys. Got the Tiger, the Brumbear, all pushing in from far. The Elephant also. They want in on this action. Panzer IV coming down round the back. Oh, hits a mine! I don't remember that getting planted. Is there anybody to take it out, though? This Su-85 smells blood, but the Elephant could come to protect. Needs to be careful. T-70 could get the kill. The plucky little T-70, perhaps. SU, there you go. Attacks her from afar and does the job. Elephant's been zoned out for now, it would seem. Couldn't help with that situation. A lot of trees in the way and such. Tiger's been firing. Has taken out that mortar. Don't know what it was doing there. It's just trying to delete mines at the moment. Katusha's firing on this area in particular. Panzerwerfer could fire back. It's on 20 kills. It's created. Oh, what a shot from the Brumbear. You don't go that far. That's a full Wehrmacht wipe there. Told you. It's going to be a tough cast. It's definitely proving to be so. Not going to stop, though. Panther's coming out for Brosras in a... What a big hit that is from the Panzerwerfer. And a huge takeout from this Pack 40. T-70 down. Meanwhile, Tiger is having to smoke itself out of the situation due to the Su-85 and the Zis-6 watching on. Nice shot from the Brumbear. Guards forced away. That's the ISU-152 still. Actually, it's an armor piercing now for the first time. I've caught it. Being so. Vet 2, nearly Vet 3 on this T-34-85. It's got 18 kills, not too shabby. We've got Mark Target available again, should they want it. T-70 on 10 kills, just waiting in the south there. Is that a new conscript squad? Well, there you go. He must have lost a lot, and indeed he has. Just needs capping potential. Pro move for just keeping your infantry alive. Of course, we've got a marked target. And where that is. A crash plane over there. Do I use that marked target there? It didn't last very long. Oh, it's on this Panther, by the way. Who's got going for his brand new onto the field, getting his spotting scopes and pintle mount as we speak. Yeah. Two ship firing back. A lot of repairing units. They carry on repairing, actually. Now they stop. There we go. Not many decisive actions happening. We need something to really pull the players out of their trenches at the moment. Get them out into the fighting fields. Can't blame them, to be honest. It's a very lethal battlefield. Ooh, he hit a mine as well. There's an Su-85. He has to go for this. It has to be now. Here we go. We've got the Vet 3 T-35. Oh, the Tiger didn't stand a chance. He's got loads of health remaining as well. Got a Vet 3 T-70 watching on. That's a huge loss for Ray. And meanwhile, in the south, let's see what's happening down here. We've got the two Ziskuns watching as the Panther pushes in. We've got Strace being utilised. That's a prime target if the Axis had enough heavy firepower in the vicinity, but they just don't have it. Oh, I'll tell you what, combat engineers could pick up a plucky kill here on the Grenadiers. And they do! The only casualty of that entire... We've got double flamethrower combat engineers now. Meanwhile, in the centre... Oh, 222 down. Allies on the warpath. Conscripts. And they're going to die. Come on, Northface, you got to keep an eye on your boys. I'll just watch them die. I know there's bigger things happening, but I really want to watch this guy die. He lives! Fausted on the Su-85 from afar. The Elephant's pushing back in up to Vet 2 now. Still only one kill. Somehow that conscript got away. Definitely shouldn't have. Vet 3 T-35 somehow misses. Got theirs. And Panther built for Ray. Interesting choice. Tiger's still on cooldown, of course. It needs the pressure. It's a big, long cooldown. One of the best balancing decisions that the Company Heroes balancing team did, in my opinion. Back in the day. Alright, pressure is still being applied. 257 to 173 in the victory points. And I feel we're one big decisive push from really kind of deciding this game. We're entering into our, how many minutes? 42nd minute of play. And yeah, it's starting to look like there will be a trigger pulled at some point. We've got a lot of material on the floor. 100 pop cap 97 for the Soviets, 94 and 92 for the Wehrmacht. Panthers pushing, just getting some spotting done. Bit of a strange reconnaissance unit, but oh well. 54-ton reconnaissance, why not? Panzerwerfers found a target though. It's an easy dodge for that Ziskum. We've got reconnaissance being utilised. Shot down immediately. Katusha fire back on the centre. Well, pretty much on everything. He hasn't got... Oh, he still wipes it! That's so lucky! That spread was ridiculous. That spread was like from here to here and still got a wipe. 4-man units, man. It was never a good design decision. So tough to play with the Wehrmacht's infantry at times. I won't say all the time. There's those delayed fuses from the big mortar. Central Victory Point is capped for the Wehrmacht, and in the west they've done the same. Got a push in from the Panther, finding his way around the Zisgun, but there's an Su-85 and his bigger brother waiting. ISU's not active right now, strangely enough. Probably doesn't want to get too close to the Elephant, who zoned him out completely on this long sightlines map. Oh, wombo combo on the SU. Any follow-up? Elephant, no. Triple casemate tank destroyer build for Caosak. That's a rarity for Soviets, isn't it? Vanilla Grens have been built. In fact, 2 Vanilla Grens for Brosras. Oh, what a Panzerwurf. Pinning that unit and dismembering the Zisgun. Grens forced off. He's deleting that Zisgun with the Elephant. Standoff here. Vet 3 T-34-85. Bounces off the front glacis. Oof. You can't cap that, son. You can cap this, though. Why are they stopping? They thought they'd finished. Come on, Caosak. Keep on top of your micro, son. Don't get ahead of yourself quite yet. That's a misplay. Oh, dear. What's this prickly panther doing? He should have capped that, for God's sake. He could have had a ticker going. What? He shift commanded to repair this. He thought he had, but it wasn't actually. It must have been a movement command to this, and he shift commanded over here, but he hadn't actually commanded the territory cap, if that makes sense. Must have ended on a movement command. Oh, there's some good return fire. Katyusha's out of control, I think. Yep. He tanked an Elephant round. Mortar target in on the Elephant and a damaged engine critical. Surely they can push in now. Yes, here we go. The march of the tank destroyers, but we've got a target weak point on the ISU 152. Oh, taken out by the Elephant. Can the SUs return fire? There's 2 of them. Oh, the Elephant's just assassinating everything. Look at that. Elephant Uberales. Vet 3 on that thing now. Oh my. Sorry for the grey shot-esque camera angles there. I just wanted to catch the Elephant just assassinating things. And look at Caosak. He's down to 39 pop cap. He's having to go guns for glory. Do you know what we needed to see? We need to see Northface. Well, we need to see Caosak ask Northface to help him. We could have had a flank coming from the east there, but there was no synergy. He just ran at it. He thought with a damaged engine on the Elephant, he had the situation under control, but he absolutely didn't. You need to flank it. It's now got 5 vehicles destroyed, 4 in the last 4 minutes. Katyusha, ISU 152. Oh dear. It's not going well. He's rebuilt his SU now, but the vanilla SUs, what can they do? Allies have lost the game, in my opinion. There's no way back from that. No way back from that. They did well to get back in it, but that was the misplay that lost the game, in my opinion. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, they're going to go for this western point here. See how that works out for them. Wasn't that bad of a cast in the end. Oh, Grendel. I mean, maybe it's not over. I don't know. Let's see what this combat engineer can do. Maybe they can save the game. I don't know. What do I know? Let's see. With wipes like that, let's see. Another wipe for the Soviets. But if you look at Ray's army, with his double Vet 3 Panzerwerfers. The kills on them must be ridiculous. 29 and 46. Wowzer. Vet 3 Brumbear on 37 also. Oh, my face. I've already made that joke this cast. A's just going through his stock repertoire of drool string voice lines at this point. Right, we've got a T-34-76. We've got an Su-85 on the western side. There's a vanilla Brumbear on this side, so it's basically like cheat commands. Just plopping units down over here. Nothing's seen any battles to date, and that's why they're just driving around like this, but they can't see one another, importantly for this Brumbear. Oh my god, Brosras has no infantry right now. And that's 73 pop cap. Fuck me. The elephant accounts for 22 of that. There's the Grenadiers capping. T-34-70 is going to go around the side. No one's going to help out, it would seem. Brumbear pushes in. Anything that can counter them, please let me know. We've got an SU waiting in the meantime. All these Panzerwerfers just being absolute nuisances. Here comes... Ah! The hidden Su-85 actually did well there. Where's the Ram? Where's the Ram? Do we even need the Ram? Attack ground. It's now a Vet 2 Panther, but it's a very, very dead soon-to-be Panther. That'll be a nice pickup. And there you go, Brosras. Hurting as a result. Okay, what else is going on? Vet 2 Su-85 can actually pen things. Imagine that. Got a neutral central victory point. Nothing sticking down. We've got a Katusha here with 16 kills, and he's building another one. And another one. Still got this T-70 alive. 11 kills. Mostly been reconnaissance for the past 20 or 30 minutes or so. However bloody long this 50-minute game has been. Right, Panther. Just watching on in the centre. This is an important battle, but the Brumbear, he always pushes it into Axis favour. That Gren, I suppose, did have to retreat when the guards appeared, yep. See, that's why I'm a trash player. I wouldn't have retreated, I would have lost my Gren. It's as simple as that. Ooh, big battle emerging in the east. Oh, there's a lot of DPS there. Pat goes down as well. And here comes the T-34-85. How are they winning this? This is remarkable if the Allies can win this game. Seriously is. Ridiculous stuff. In my opinion, I would have liked to have seen Northface push in there, but he still gets the Panther anyway. Well played by the Italian. Brumbear's exposed on the eastern flank there. Needs to be careful. Meanwhile, Elephant... Watch out, got a cloaked Ziscon, by the way. That could actually start firing on him if he gets vision. Axis with all-important capping in the west. They're down to 82 victory points. That's why I say all-important. We just had a rebuild of a scout car. Am I hearing that correctly? Yes, it's a new scout car just for shooting down planes or something. Okay. The Axis have been pushed back so hard now. There we go. Reconnaissance plane is down. Proof in the pudding. Build scout cars late on. Why not? These players really know their CoH2. They've been playing for a bloody long time. Damaged engine on the Brumbear. Oh, that's a meaty Panzerwerf. Ow. Oh, but that's not bad as well. It's that Katusha rocket getting a wipe of its own. Elephant firing on the used target weak point as well. SU's unlikely to escape with its life. It's still spotted for by the Gren. Elephant couldn't actually get the kill, surprisingly. Very surprising. Okay, then Ziscon's pushed up. We're capping in the west. These vanilla Soviet units have saved the day. Brumbear's coming to try and get the kill, but the SU's going to get that. The SU know the SU's going to get that. There's one shot. That was a bad mistake by Brosras. Oh no, Elephants had to go the west side. That's never a good sign, especially when you're on 70 victory points. That's bad. That's really bad. If the Elephant's not in the centre, you're having a bad time, in my opinion. And they know it. I can't believe that game. What a game that was. I had no clue that Caosak and Northface were going to win that. None whatsoever. Wowzer. That was a good one, actually. You know what? We'll cast game 2 now. I was going to actually move on to Jibber's game, but we'll just give this series the... we'll give it the respect it deserves there. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go on to the other one, which is mixed everything going on. Why not? Why not? Just going to check my YouTube comments on that balanced podcasty thing I did earlier today. Hello there and welcome. Not bad, not bad. Only 212 views isn't... Well, it's not bad for an hour. Okay, right. Let's go into casting land again. Just going to have a sip of my beer a second. Just chill out a moment. I'm only going to do the 2 games tonight, which is enough, isn't it? But yeah, it's been fun. Righty-ho then. Didn't have much of a break, did I? Okay, introducing the Allies players from the south. We've got Ray as the Brits. Brosras as the Soviets. From the north, Caosak is the Wehrmacht. And Northface, already locking in his doctrine, is Grand Defensive, otherwise known as KPEN 97 Doctrine, because he won a community composition to design a commander. And this is the commander he designed. Okay then. Let's have a little scenic voyage through the eyes of a Stern Pioneer. One of the best designed units in Company Heroes history, the Stern Pioneer. They seem really powerful because they have STGs, and then you realise how many things they have to do. Their duties are... Sorry for burping. Their duties are humongous. They're medics. They're salvage experts. They're concussors. they repair. They cut wire. They sweep mines. And occasionally they fight tanks. All the while being like an elite anti-infantry unit that costs loads of manpower to reinforce. So, yeah, really interesting design. Love the Stern Pioneers. Sniper for Caosak. Well, Ray knows how to play against them, but Brits really do bleed manpower, and they can't get the sniper until the next company along, which I think is platoon command post. Universal carrier. Not a bad option if you want to go hunting snipers. Get that Vickers K out and, you know, see if you can find it. Why not? Oh, 2 early kills for Caosak's sniper there. I tell you what, if Caosak and Northface 2-0 Brosras and Ray, that's huge. That's really bad for them, because they would be favourites going into this game for certain. Universal carrier. 60 munitions now, but nowadays it requires platoon command post, and that's why he's getting it erected as we speak, using his British building Viagra. What's happening there? Oh, they're not British legs. They look like the legs of infantry sections. You know what I mean? Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, they're wearing those weird trousers and boots. Okay, I'm insane, quite clearly. Snipers come over to the east side now. It's already up to 5 kills, just trying to evade the Universal Carrier. And also, just get itself as around many Fausts as humanly possible. But yeah, 5 kills will beginning to irritate the Allied players. Still not over my
Grenadier squad is ready.
delusions, my illusions. Seeing dismembered British corpses, where most people would see. You see what I mean? There's like little shoes next to them. Like, am I mad? Oh, sorry. Can you see how I would see that kind of looks like a leg and a shoe? I mean, yeah, you have to squint and you have to have bad eyesight. Both of which I have, by the way, permanently.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Anyway, back to reality. Brosras has a flamethrower full conscripts build. Ray he's really suffering. He's not going to find this sniper easily, is he? Sniper, by the way, is now over on the west side, just cycling around, having some fun. He's up to 6 kills now.
Upgrade accomplished.
Right, we've gone for battle phase 1. We've had a complete. We've also gone for battle group headquarters there, getting mechanized battle group support, giving him, of course, the flak half track. Stern Pioneers forced off, as Imperial Dane would say. We've had a Faustin on the Universal Carrier. He can repair himself, though, for 25 munitions. It's not the best start for the Allied player. They seem a little bit flummoxed at the moment, one could argue. Oh, and they've lost the UC. Dang, that's nasty. That's not good, man. Not what you want. Not what you want, indeed. I don't know if you know, the beers definitely hit me. That's when you start seeing the dismembered bodies of fallen comrades. Okay, we're finally getting a counter sniper out for Ray. Maybe that's one way back into the game for them, because they are down at the moment, aren't they, for certain. ISG out next for Northface. Caosak, meanwhile, is getting a 2-2-2. So it's kind of like perfect sniper counter, isn't it? So Ray's going to have his sniper out, and he's going to go hunting for the Brit sniper. Ooh, might not end perfectly well, that one. Kill number 11. He's now paid for his own manpower cost. Panzerfuses forced off. Combat engineers could die. Yes, they do. SGGs pick them up. Another nice win for the Axis. ISG on the field now. Gren's going to harass this infantry retreat and go for the plus 11 munitions. More Panzerfuses forced off. I tell you what, they going to be able to reinforce a little bit closer to the battle lines, at least, due to their truck placement. But they have lost a lot of control in the east now. Always seems to me that the castle kind of favours the southern player. And I think that's just due to the amount of fortifications from the northern perspective. If you consider that it's like a triangle and the base is flatter here, and it's narrower here, there's a lot more to contend with as blocking your flow if you're infantry arriving from the north. Basically, if you set up here, you can kind of see what's going on. You've also got vision here. So, yeah, I mean, it should be that way. Because, of course, it is meant to be the safer fuel for the southern player. Don't know many castles that were triangular in their overall fortification shape, though. I mean, if you actually think about it, like, what the fuck is this castle? Oh, well. Had a tour of Warwick Castle in the middle of England a few months ago. That was a lovely castle. Still is. But also was when I was there. No, it truly was. I walked the ramparts, went up the towers, down into the dungeons, etc. It's just a cracking piece of history. Love a good castle. Love to go through the castle. Oh, he's pushing up with the sniper there. Doesn't know how close he is to the Wehrmacht sniper, of course. Oh, He's going to get spotted. Oh, no. This is what I was worried about. The 2-2 has a clear range on him now. Oh, dear. This is not going on. Ah, there's the AEC to save the day. Nice shot. Grenz are going to have to come with their Faust. Where is it? Come on, you need to get it off. Oh, no. Now the AC will be able to get away. They need to, like, just fling it straight at them. Oh, well, at least both snipers are still alive there. The all eyes on them. Poor 222 is just kind of, like, secondary. Ray and Brosras won't go down without a fight, that's for certain. Conscripts here gaining their second pip of veterancy. ISG doesn't seem to have done much so far. Indeed not. It's barely got... Well, it's got no experience. No kills. Snipers up to 14 kills. It's now being uncovered by guards. Missed on retreat, however. Alright, go for the second Schwerpanzer Schlepper. Supply half track. Sniper chilling on hold fire as the AC marauds and Ray and Brosras begin to push back. Tell you what, yeah, they really can't allow them to get this close into combat. Where's that Ver sniper? He's left the British sniper really close into enemy combat here, but there's lots of LMGs. Shed to the rescue. See what he was trying to do there? He was trying to leave the sniper as a counter sniper, and then when the enemy unveils itself, it was going to work. But I think he should have pulled back to here, perhaps. You can't let yourself stay in enemy land that long. Mine detonates, but the Grens will push forward regardless. Let's check on the veterancy. We've got Tank Heavy Battalion Command coming down for Brosras. Caosak is at Battle Phase 2, but Tier 3 has not been planted. And we do have a Schwerpanzer headquarters. Becoming tumescent. Is that the right word? Tumescent. I want to check that. Can't Google an edge scroll. Tumescent. Swollen. Yeah, it was a joke. I was basically didn't want to say erecting itself, so I said tumescent. Oh, I'm glad when I come out with the right word and my puns make sense. I just shouldn't have doubted myself because then I don't sound as witty, but oh well. Brosras is building the T-70. Ray's chilling. He hasn't got a single fucking kill on the Jock's drap yet. I meant the Jock. He's Scottish. He hasn't got a single kill on the Jock yet. Could do with one, couldn't he? Caosak's sniper usage has been so good. 17 kills and just gets out of there immediately. Scottish sniper's pushing up. Hot on his tail. Unveils himself for a moment there. It seems like Caosak's going to just move on. Let's check this from Caosak's position. With Fog of War enabled. He's a camera flipper. Flipping hell he is. He sees that capping there for a moment. And he's got a nice tilted down position as well. He wants to see as much as he possibly can do. Caosak's a very decent player indeed. It's very kind of refreshing to see a different way of playing the game. Very confident in his sniper usage and Pack 40 play. But there's those infantry sections disturbing his rhythm there. They are very far up. He didn't see them coming. Indicating, by the way, that he isn't a map hack. I was just very impressed by his play, and I was a little bit kind of sussy about like some of his sniper being so good. But it just turns out he sees a little bit more than his opponent because he actually tilts his cam and, you know, plays from his perspective, which is fucking... I've been telling people for years that's optimal. No one believes me. Except for maybe Caosak and Quaritz and Jove. And a few others, Gibber. But yeah, the camera turning master race. The world is ours. We will overtake the rest of them. These plebs in time. Wehrmacht Sniper up to 21 kills now. Scottish Sniper has got his first kill. As the Panzer Fusees, those upgraded G43s, are starting to be a bit of a nuisance. I can't believe Brosras and Ray have got so much of the map. How the fuck did that happen? Maybe they've just been playing really well whilst I've been talking shit about them. Right, here comes this grouper. It is a grouper, fair enough. Got the Panzer IV Alf J on its way. We've got the Panzer IV Alf J on its way for both players, of course, because this is the Festung armor doctrine. So double Alf Js are going to hit. And what does Ray have to offer this situation? He has a command Valentine. You check the time. We're not too close to Valentine's Day, guys. Don't worry. Tommy's watching on as the Grens complete the cap. Where's that pesky Wehr sniper? 22 kills and counting.
Panzer IV is ready for battle.
Fear, the Panzer IV. Bit of command Valentine. Brosras Mott targeting there. Looking to possibly do some damage to it. Indeed he does with the improved penetrative value. Nice work by these triangulating Caosak units reclaiming the west, whilst Northface has done the same in the east, it would seem. Do they both have their Alf Js now? Yes, they do. Here's the latest one. Caosak's getting really close into the centre, going for the Valentine, but there is an AEC watching on. It gets a target tread. There you go. Oh, gets the kill regardless with the follow-up from the pack. We've had the sniper up to 25 kills now. The Scottish sniper has been forced off. Pack 40 wheeling away. Conscripts can't do too much on the move. However, what a shot that was. One indirect fire. Is that simply from the ISG? Surely not. Yes, it seems it was. A rare blasting ISG shot it seems to have been. Right then, what next? I'll show no mercy, and indeed we won't. That's the fucking... I would ban that, to be honest. The 120mm was banned in my Master League tournaments, or didn't we like nerf the shit out of it? Maybe this is the nerfed version for the Master League mod. Can't tell you if that's the case or not easily. I think the one we had, you couldn't retreat. You had to like move it manually. And I think it was a 4-man squad, so that would indicate that's not. Or did we decrease the squad size? I know that much. We kind of tried to make it the equivalent of a pack howitzer, if I remember correctly. Mechanized armor company are down in base down here. Meanwhile, in the north, what are we looking at here? Still just on support armor company for Caosak, although he does have his battle phase 3 unlocked. That's 4 FJ against the conscripts, trying to make them pay. Elsewhere in the west, it's like this. Panzers out for some fun. Maybe get a crush. A miss crush. Come on, give me some crush. Crusher. A little crusher. Oh! A parting gift basket for that squad. Ow. Obersoldaten are out now. Oh dear. That's the Panzer Commander Artillery. Should be fine for that T-70. He'll still exist. Not too sure about this. Yep, the infantry section needs to get out of there. Meanwhile, Valentine. Panzer Fusilier is watching on. Sniper finally starting to open up there a little bit. And yes, Caosak Sniper is still alive. He's on 28 kills, halfway to veterancy 3. About to go to 29 kills, very short a lead. Ooh, couldn't quite get it off. Marked vehicle down. Target of choice is this Panzer IV Alpha J. There's no follow-up, he's just trying to make him scared. Sort of scare him away with planes.
Ready to roll.
Valentine pushing on in the centre. He's got 1 6-pounder, he's going to need another. Just wondering where the rest of his fuel economy's gone. He's got 207 fuel. He actually has perimeter overwatch as well, by the way. If you'll remember a team known as Creative Name and Teammate, they won a tournament in 2020 using perimeter overwatch on this very map. I say Teammate because he ended up being a cheater, so I won't say his name out loud. Ray capping in the west on this very intricate sandbagwich. Brosras capping in the centre and the east. Victory points falling under Allied hands. And they do need it because they're down in this best of 2. 1-0. It is a league though, so it's best seen as a, part of a league. Panzer Fusiliers should survive here, I'd imagine. One more shot away now. As I tell you what, sometimes the conscripts can surprise you, but look at the beautiful CoH2 smoke. It's gorgeous. Meanwhile, push in from the Tommies over here with Valentine support, taking out one pack gun, it seems. We've got smoke bombs utilised to help out his teammate. Obersoldaten getting the bundle nade behind the lines there. Panzer IV goes in. He's up against this T-34-85. Tell you what, one big shot hit there. Can he hit another? Prioritised vehicle not engaged. Needs to target manually, it would seem. Got the burning husk of the Valentine. But I tell you what, Ray is running rampant, getting deep within enemy territory. And is that a concentration barrage? I believe it is. Where's the target of choice, however? Look at this as well from the T-34-85, getting deep into enemy territory himself. Looking like we're going to level the series, it would seem. There's that concentration barrage on the edge of the enemy base. Not the most impactful barrages, it would seem. What's this? A Tiger! That's an early-ish Tiger. And we all knew Northface was thinking it when he went for this doctrine, but didn't quite expect it this soon. There's 26 stalwart Russians going into combat.
Anti-tank gun is ready for action.
Tiger prepared to execute. Nice work against the mortar in the east. They've built a mine, they've built a sandbag. Looks a little bit too good to be true to be this Vet 4 Panzer Fusilier, doesn't it? In the west. Is that Wehrmacht sniper still alive, by the way? Yes, it is. Not gotten any kills for a while, though. He's been chilling. Oh, they've been back in base, haven't they? Tiger's gone straight into the castle. No! Chill. He's got Panzer IV for backup. Got a lot of infantry as well, has Northface. Meanwhile, Brosras now building an Su-85. His economy is tight. Ray also is operating on the limits of what he has available to him. And there's a nice shot from the Tiger. What else do we have to offer? Pretty equal victory points at the moment. 319 to 263. Oh, the AT guns are finding the Panzer IV. Needs to be oh so careful. Sniper's recently been forced away. British sniper still operating. He's got 10 kills now, so he's started to catch up ever so slightly. Well, do you remember that cover you had? Do you remember those 3 comrades you had? Oh, you don't have any anymore. Happy days. What's this? That's the Su-85 emerging. Ow. Conscript's getting obliterated there. This T-34 could be next. Big rear armor hit. Could follow up with another one. The double J's. Ah, there's a Zis gun waiting. Nice explosive play from Caosak and Northface there. And they're capping a lot as well. They seem to ebb away for a moment, but they flowed back like a rampaging tsunami. Some modified M6 mines on the rear of these AT guns. They may back into them. He needs to be careful there, to be honest. We've got a mortar building. Mortar? A Brumbear building for Caosak. That's not a bad option. Brosras now, of course, has the Su-85. Needs to get active. Ray has no tanks. He has 230 fuel. Is he... What's he thinking here? Where's his Sherman Firefly, perhaps? Surely he's not going to go for Sextons. He's going for Hammer, meaning Comets. Okay, Comets on their way. Right. Victory point capped in the west. A lull in activity for a moment. Let's times 2 for a second. And back to it. All squads, apparently, when they were designing the WAFA, they didn't think about making the retreat points more than 1 pixel. So you've had a lot of rocket artillery deaths over the last 10 years. Or something. I don't know how long it's been. 8 years now. Squad knocked out. Oh, the sniper's just died, by the way. Looks like it died up here somewhere. My bad for missing that. I was too busy on a rant. But the Axis players, Caosak and Northface, are really putting down the pressure now. They seem to relinquish their hold on the battlefield. What a nade that was. Bloody hell. Wehrmacht Sniper has now reached 33 kills in his loving life. Stupa's under attack. Getting out of there. We've had perimeter overwatch utilised. I mean, the Axis just has to vacate the premises for now. His toe was over the line. Some Pioneer best just, you know, stay over the right side of that line. Or a long-range Rakettenwerf that was. Ooh, that's a juicy artillery shot there from this Panzerwerfer. It's first. Only got 2 kills with a lot of health damage and dispersal. Sniper's got his moment perhaps now, but he's just getting a little bit too sniper hungry. Pack 40 could hit him once, could hit him twice. Oh, rock! There it is! Schwer Gustav! Railway artillery support coming down. Target weak points with Panzer IV. Alf J. Tiger coming in and destroying the 6-pounder there. Looks like the Comet will survive, but the 6-pounder certainly won't. Meanwhile, squad wiped over there thanks to the Stupa. Elsewhere in the west, yep, infantry section may be capping, but this one certainly won't be doing much capping for much longer. Oh, Run Bear targets the tank instead. Caosak rebuilding Grenadiers. Northface Jesus at 75 pop cap, pretty strong pop cap. Brosras has a decent army though as well. He's playing the better of the two. Ashablaw's having a bit of a stinker. He's down to 52. But he has been able to cap the west at least, and this comet is giving him some stability, but he's lost his Royal Engineers, so he won't be able to repair it too easily. What? He hit a mine! A deep mine there! Oh no! Caosak with the Talamine taking out the comet! Oh, that's a death knell for Ray. I can't believe that. Juicy, juicy Talamine by Mr. Caosak. What a play. What a play. Oh, I can't believe this game. This game looked like the smaller of the two games, but it's still a standard game. 30 minutes in now. And yeah, mines win games. But also excellent sniper play can really win games. 37 kills. The Brit player Ray really never had a counter to that, to be honest. He just got his tactics wrong. And game one was a fantastic game, but in this game it definitely feels like Brosras and Ray were outplayed, I would say. And they even did something really cool, Caosak and Northface did. They pushed all the way back to... They let themselves get pushed back to base because they knew what they had coming in the Panzer IV Auf J's, which, by the way, are both still alive. Caosak's has 21 kills, and Northface's has 15. Under a little bit of pressure at the moment, though. Tiger's got a damaged engine critical. His Panzer IV is well out of the picture. Nice shot by the 85 there. 12 kills on that thing. Su-85 needs to start hitting targets. 3-man infantry section may have to push forward. That's how desperate it's getting. Sniper misses its coin flip on retreat. 50% chance of death there for Freddy. Operating behind the tree line as the infantry pushes in. We've got Vet 3 got. Well, they're always Vet 3, aren't they, guards? I don't know if you've noticed. Just a matter of time. Oh, nice concentration barrage taking out the pack. Brumbear's angry about that. And this is a triple cap at the moment. We may see a VP tick down to 0. What do they have? Ray's pretty much got nothing. Just 5 sections and a Royal Engineer. This is the 32nd minute, Ray. What are you doing, son? Meanwhile, Brosras does have 2 Su-85s and a T-34-85. He may actually get a kill. Yes, he does. It's on the Panzerwerfer. Can he kill the Brumbear? Can he rescue this situation? Possibly not if this Vet 3 T-34-85 goes down. Bounces that one. Needs to bounce everyone. Ooh, I'll tell you what. Come on, 85. You need to get back in there. How did he survive that? Nice shot from afar, but that's all he got there. He needed another hit. Ray bravely goes in. He's finally got a Firefly. I would have wanted one earlier. And there we go. They've thrown in the towel. Tapped out. Surrendered. Gone home to have a cry wank. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, the word of the day is cry wank. Put that in the comments and I'll know you watched all of the video. We're going to make it to 1 hour 30 total, which is another... how many seconds? Another 20 or so seconds. But yeah, I enjoyed casting that. Big thanks to my good man Falk for making me cast it. Thank you, sir. I enjoyed it in the end. It was good. And yeah, my voice is a bit hoarse now, so I'm definitely going to stop for the day. Another 30 seconds. How much beer do I have left? You can't leave any beer. Stop recording in 20 seconds now. Wow, that's really awkward how this... I could have shown the stats, maybe? Is that what procasters do? Do they show the stats? Is that... Where's stats? I forgot where stats is, to be honest. It's an option. I'm pretty sure. Is it here? There you go. There's the player stats. I just about got it in. And I've already got over 1 hour 30 now, for fuck's sake. Oh, I might as well show them now, eh? Wasn't the best game anyway. I should have shown the stats of the previous game. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Terrible ending. Bye-bye.